hips up there. See, for me to try to do this right now, it's not easy, it's not simple. Because I can try to move this, but when I start pulling, the elbow always comes down there. So you see, if you want to do this by the book here, the idea is kind of, you control the guy's hips first. If I just keep the hips completely loose, he can move, he can do things like this. So my goal here, how am I going to control his hips? See how this way he controls my hips? If I start bringing him to me over here, just like that, now I can move my hips and pop. When you pop this over here, the reason the guy is dropping the elbow down, because you're probably doing this, over here. So if it was you, get your hand a little bit like, it's almost like you want to put somebody in a rock here. Right here. Now when you do this, you don't pull the guy around, you pull the guy with your leg. Well, you can pull, you can go around, you can move, you can adjust it. So my best advice for you right now is that if you control somebody right here, so the idea is to make sure that your fingers get stuck on the guy's gi, and you lift it, control, and you pop right in the elbow. Right here. Pop it out. Now from this position here, don't try to pull with your arm. Don't try to do nothing. So this, here's always a control. So you try to put the elbow. There's always a control here. And you put it. The more I can use my legs, the more efficient it can be. The more I'm going to use my arms, the less efficient. Arms here, I cannot control by the point of view. So I need to make sure that the idea, how can I make sure that he's going to give what I need? I need to pull him a little tiny bit. Now, if I pull him, I know he needs his arms. If I'm not using my legs, his arm is always there. Now he's always using this against me. The moment I catch over here, he needs to have the arm in. Now from here. That makes sense? Now come here for you to feel that. Tell me if it works. Look at that. I can try to go just the same thing that you just did. If I go here, you can always drop. You can always drop down there. Now look what happens if I control here. You feel the difference? Yeah. So the idea here is control. Right here. Now if you do the thing by the book and put your hips up, you lock your hip, right there. So now if I go here, you got total control for yourself there. That's what I saw you doing already. So the best thing for you to do is to always so you pull the guy here first. Now look at this arm here. You need to have the arm there. Take your arm there. You fall. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I force you to use your arms. Does that make sense? Yeah. So now you have the arm over here, and I grab, and I go. When I try to move this, there's one thing for you need to use only my arms, or look at the difference between me using my arms only, or I lock, now look at that. You feel the difference? Yeah. That's the point there. That's the leverage that you want to put it on to make you more efficient. And of course, play jiu-jitsu, with less effort. So when you try to move somebody sideways, instead of using all your arms, you lift your body, lock. Now when your body go down, you can use 10 times. You're gonna feel like 10 times more stronger than a normal arm. And you don't need to use that much because you feel it. It's a lot more power. No? That makes sense? Yes. I don't know if you guys want to try that, but that's a good trick. Get up. This go down, this come up. That's the key right now is to understand how can I use a way that when you start putting foot to my hips here, I anticipate. So right there, I intercept it. Now if I try to grab your leg now, the leg's very heavy here. Yeah. Very heavy. So I anticipate here. You try to do anything with this leg, I follow you, but look what's going to happen with this other leg here now. I start pulling this down. When I pull this down, look what happens with this leg here. Now the leg is very light. So I can make this very heavy for me, or I can be very, very light. The key is to make it easy. So my goal here is to always anticipate. I block one, I give the chest to the other one, I anticipate. Now I bring here, and I start going down, very light. Now how can I translate this and use my body too? You start with the foot. What happened now? I put my hand over here, I have this leg here in a very light mood. Look at my leg.
Yeah.
Now up. So now whatever you try to do over here, if you grab my hand over there, now how are you going to deal with leg and hand now? It works like a charm. It's very easy. Think about this. You got both legs, do one. I'm doing this, you touch my hand. So every time I put the leg here is a bait for you to try to touch my leg. When you try to touch my leg there, if you touch with this hand, no problem. Now if you touch with this hand, you give me the arm. When I grab here, how can you get this arm back now? Now I pull this leg here, you hook beyond it, your elbow. Now this arm is gone. I just have to go here, look down about here. That's a good mechanic. That's simple moves there. Intercept it, and just start going. You always go like a double attack, You see, it's always a double attack. Why? Because I'm trying to pass the guard either way, or left or right. When I put my hand, I give my leg. So you got it always double. If you try to intercept it, you give me the arm. That's another simple mechanic too. It's so easy for you to pass the guard when you do that. Because the moment somebody commits himself, you catch his arm. When you catch the arm, how can I stop you coming from this side here now? I don't have arm. So you're going to pass the guard here with no arms. The worst thing to do is to pass the guy's guard, and the guy is like this. You know what I'm saying? You put the arm up there.